Okay, Mark, we'll see you then. Thanks. A case that startled Summit County is back in the courtroom. Good evening. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Leon Bibb, in tonight for Lee Jordan. Today, testimony got underway in that high-profile murder case, the retrial of Denny Ross, who's accused of strangling Akron teenager Hannah Hill 13 years ago. News Channel 5's Bob Jones is in the courtroom. Bob, the trial actually started with the jury leaving the courtroom.
That's right, Leon. They were taken by bus and made 2 stops, including the area where Hannah Hill's body was found. The first case ended in a mistrial. This time around, both sides tried to make a powerful first impression on the jury.
That evidence, folks, comes back to one person, and that person sits right before you. His name is Denny Ross.
Prosecutors contend Denny Ross was infatuated with 18-year-old Hannah Hill, but she wouldn't give him the time of day.
Denny Ross had his eyes on Hannah Hill.
Today, the jury toured the Springfield Township apartment where Hannah had visited Ross on May 19, 1999. And they viewed the neighborhood on Kane Road, where her body was found almost a week later, stuffed inside the trunk of her car. Hannah had been strangled and was naked.
But it was a body that was posed in such a fashion that is humiliating to any human being.
But the defense team argues Ross was either on the phone or at a bonfire around the time of the killing.
He could not have been the person who murdered Hannah Hill.
Prosecutors say Ross's DNA was found under Hannah's fingernails, and her clothes were discovered in a garbage bag outside of Ross's apartment. But the defense countered her DNA was not found in Ross's apartment, where police believe the murder happened.
There was no forensic evidence found in Denny Ross's apartment. No blood.
The defense also suggested Hannah could have been killed by another man, her boyfriend, who was allegedly abusive. This afternoon, prosecutors called their first witness, Hannah's mother, Kimberly. She didn't want to be videotaped, but said she mostly prayed when Hannah vanished. She testified about the last conversation she had with her daughter.
She sort of had like a scared look on her face. I asked her, I said, Hannah, where are you going? And she says, I'll be back, Mom. She says, I'm just going to go out for a little bit.
And the jury will return to Judge Judy Hunter's courtroom on Wednesday when the prosecution will continue to present their case. In the meantime, Denny Ross is currently serving a 25-year prison sentence for an unrelated rape. This trial is expected to last anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. Leon?
Bob, before you get away, let me ask you about DNA evidence that could be critical in the trial of Denny Ross.
DNA evidence is very important to both sides. You have to remember this DNA evidence was not available during the first trial in 2000. The prosecution believes the DNA will prove their case and get a conviction. On the other hand, the defense says it will clear Denny Ross.
Many thanks. Bob Jones handling the story for us. News Channel 5 will keep you constantly updated on the first day of testimony in the Denny Ross retrial with a blog on our website, newsnet5.com. We also have a special section on the case, including video. It is a case history with more information on Denny Ross and Hannah Hill. That's in the Spotlight section of our homepage.